Hello everyone, welcome back. I just got my Glock 17 back from Glock. Basically, this is the Glock that I have put 75,000 rounds on. It was all original parts up until that point, and what finally broke on it was the trigger reset. Okay, the gun was not resetting, and it would not reset if I held it horizontal. If I pointed it down, it would reset. And I did a prior video on that if you guys want to check out the details on that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through the repair list. This is the repair list that, over here, it's a little windy. This is the repair list that Glock sent me back. Basically it cost me about $16 to ship this gun out to Glock, and that's all it cost me to fix this gun. So here's the repair list. All right, the first thing on this list, I'm going to give you guys the item number, and then I'll tell you the description. So in case the item number matters to you guys, the first item on this is the magazine. I had sent the gun in with one original Glock magazine, which I thought was in pretty good shape, but basically they replaced it. They gave me a brand new magazine. I kind of wish I sent both magazines in, because then I would have had two new magazines. Okay, so the first item that they replaced was the magazine that I sent in. Okay, now going right down the list. Item number 343, connector 1. Okay. Item 1895, extractor 9mm. Item 49, firing pin 9mm. 63, firing pin spring. 77, firing pin safety assembly. And then in parentheses it said small. 1533, recoil spring. 301, slide lock. 322, trigger housing with ejector 9mm. Trigger 350, trigger spring. 357, trigger with trigger bar. Okay, so that is the repair list that they sent back, and that's what 75,000 rounds did to this gun. Now, interestingly enough, they did not change or recommend I change the barrel. Okay? Now, when I sent the gun in, I did not tell them how many rounds I had on it. I simply told them that the gun was not resetting, and basically I wanted them to fix the gun and make any recommendations they needed to recommend. That was the note that I sent in. So this is the original barrel that came with the Glock. It's got 75,000 rounds on it. It shows no real wear on it. I mean, the feed ramps look fine. Okay, there's just a little, it has a little bit of that Glock smile. It's actually pretty faint on this one. My G19 that has only 2,000 rounds on it actually has a more pronounced wear on the top side of the barrel. It's not wear, it's discoloration. So my Glock 19 with only 2,000 rounds on it shows more of discoloration at the top of the barrel, where the slide kind of meets the basically they call it the Glock smile. It shows more of it than this one that has 75,000 rounds on it. But the feed ramps look fine. I was shooting this earlier. With this barrel with the 75,000 rounds on it, I have no trouble hitting any of these targets. Those rims back there are at 30 yards. If I don't screw up and pull the trigger, when I'm shooting, I will hit those rims 100% of the time. With this Glock 17 that has the 75,000 rounds on it. Now, which is not to say I do in fact hit them 100% of the time, because like anybody else, I occasionally screw up. But when I'm not screwing up, I will hit those rims 100% of the time. So there it is. That's what 75,000 rounds will do to your Glock. And apparently the barrel is still good, because they did not recommend. I didn't tell them that I only wanted them to do warranty repairs. I told them that to look it over, make it work, and make any recommendations that they wanted to make. And they didn't recommend I change it. So apparently, when they looked at it, they didn't see anything wrong with it. Now the cool thing is, this is no longer the original gun, okay? Because the one that had 75,000 rounds on it, I had never changed anything on it. It was all original parts. At this point, what I have here is a barrel with 75,000 rounds on it, a slide with 75,000 rounds on it, a grip with 75,000 rounds on it. But you know, it's no longer the same gun I sent in, obviously. So I'm not going to say it is. But I can say that this gun is probably ready now to do another 75,000 rounds. Thanks for watching. If you got any comments, please post them. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Talk to you guys next time.